Antarctica was our last continent, a bucket list destination. From January the 8th to February the 6th, we cruised southern South America from Santiago to Buenos Aires with 5 days in Antarctica.
Cape Horn is the most southern point in South America. From Cape Horn, we sailed south across the Drake Passage to Antarctica.
Why go to Antarctica? For us, Antarctica is the last great wilderness on planet Earth. It is pristine and largely undisturbed. It is a constant source of awe, wonder, and inspiration.
Antarctica is the continent of superlatives. It is the coldest, driest, windiest, iciest, and most southern place on Earth. 98% of its landmass is covered in snow and ice. It contains over 80% of the world's fresh water. No single country or government controls it. Its frozen landscapes and ocean are home to an amazing variety of life. Each species is uniquely adapted to this extraordinary climate. Antarctica is astounding and amazing. Its rugged beauty is truly spectacular.
Our journey to Antarctica was cruise only. We didn't get off the ship. We spent 5 days visiting 10 places in Antarctica.
The Drake Passage is where the Atlantic, Pacific, and Southern Oceans meet. It has the reputation for being the roughest body of water in the world, especially in the winter. As we crossed the Drake Passage in summer, our crossing was quite smooth.
Our first visit was to Deception Island.
Deception Island is actually a caldera formed via volcanic eruption about 10,000 years ago. It started as a whaling and sealing station in the early 19th century. In the 20th century, it was used for research. However, volcanic eruptions from 1967 to 1970 destroyed much of that infrastructure. Today, Deception Island is primarily a tourist attraction.
This is the narrow entrance into the caldera. The hardened remains of lava flows are clearly visible. Layers of ash attest to volcanic activity. The black volcanic sand beach is perfect for the penguins of Deception Island.
We cruised Lemaire Channel in the morning. These were our first views of Antarctica, our last continent. Snow and ice covered mountainous terrain.
We quickly became adept at finding penguins. We looked for areas where they congregate by the shore to fish. We also looked for penguin trails. The trails were well-used routes between the shore and their nesting areas up on the mountain. This is a penguin rookery, bare rock surrounded by snow up the mountainside.
In the afternoon, we cruised Neumayer Channel. We encountered some ship traffic. A research vessel, an expedition cruise ship, usually a smaller vessel from which people can get off in small boats or zodiacs. Neumayer Channel was filled with ice floes, mostly little pieces called bergy bits. Some passengers enjoying the view from the bow.
Paradise Harbor was the start of a truly spectacular day with whales and penguins in abundance. I got an early start that morning despite the snow. Note the snowflake trails against my jacket. This was the first snowfall for some of the crew, memorialized by a selfie for friends and family at home in Indonesia. The water was cold enough for pancake ice to form on the surface of the ocean. We saw more whales this day than most people see in a lifetime. Penguins on an ice floe. Penguins are very elegant and powerful swimmers. We cruised Neko Harbor after lunch. Later we cruised the Arrera Channel to see some spectacular scenery.
Cooverville Island is in the Arrera Channel. It has green moss and orange lichen growing on its rock face. Scientifically interesting, but that's not why people come here. Cooverville Island is a popular destination because of its penguin colony and other bird life.
Expedition ships are smaller cruise ships where passengers can get off in zodiacs or small boats for viewing close up or to land.
When our ship was in the Arrera Channel, there were 3 other expedition ships nearby. All were maneuvering to avoid the icebergs and each other. This Viking Line expedition ship allowed passengers to cruise in small boats and zodiacs.
The ultimate Antarctic adventure, small boats among the icebergs of the Southern Ocean.
Expedition passengers who go ashore get up close with thousands of penguins. Cruising Puerto Orne gave us a close-up encounter with glaciers.
The next day we cruised Wilhelmina Bay and Charlotte Bay. These bays gave us the triple crown of the Antarctic experience: glaciers, icebergs, and whales.
Icebergs in Antarctica were monumental, alabaster white and electric blue, solid, cold, mostly hidden under the water.
Elephant Island was the last place we visited in Antarctica.
Elephant Island is often associated with the feats of Ernest Shackleton, an early British Antarctic explorer. Shackleton and his crew of 28 used Elephant Island as a haven in 1914-16 after their ship Endurance was crushed in ice at the Weddell Sea. Shackleton and 5 others sailed and rowed in a small lifeboat from Elephant Island to the South Georgia Islands. Eventually, all were rescued. A truly heroic tale of the will to survive. As you can see from our photos, Elephant Island is anything but a haven.
Our Antarctic memories are frozen in time and place. For us, this was a special time in an extra special place. One night, the sky partially cleared to reveal a stunning landscape. A short while later, around 11 p.m., we were treated to an awesome sunset. This is the Royal Marine Memorial of the 10-week war in 1982 between Britain and Argentina. Argentina claims the Falkland Islands and calls them Isla Malvinas. The Valdez Peninsula is a UNESCO World Heritage Site noted for its bird and animal life, especially the southern right whale and the Magellanic penguins. The penguin colony is estimated to be about 600,000.
Penguin parents and their chicks. A chick that is almost done molting. Check its head for the fluffy brown baby feathers. These penguins nest in burrows, usually under bushes. An adult Magellanic penguin. Punta del Este is one of South America's most glamorous resorts, often called the Monaco of South America. It is extremely popular with rich Argentines and Brazilians. Its winter population is about 12,400, but the summer population grows to about 450,000.
The Raleigh Museum is a private art gallery and sculpture gardens featuring works of Latin American artists and post-impressionist artists. It is open to the public year-round without charge. These are some of our impressions of Montevideo, its architecture and public art.
When we travel, we like to go to local markets and shops. We consider these the museums of everyday living. These experiences often give us some insights into how people live.
Bar Fun Fun was the venue for a tango show while in Montevideo. Although located in a modern building, Bar Fun Fun was loaded with over 125 years of memorabilia.
Buenos Aires is often referred to as the Paris of the Americas. Here are some of our impressions of BA.
Plaza de Mayo is the historic heart of Argentina. The presidential palace is known as Casa Rosada, the Pink House. BA's cathedral is on this plaza. This was Pope Francis's church when he was Archbishop.
Coffee shops are a tradition in BA. Caffè Tortoni is the oldest and still very popular. The Boca is a sightseeing highlight, a neighborhood of brightly painted houses and shops. The Boca originated as a shipyard at the mouth of a river. A must for most tourists is the Caminito. It's a short walkway in La Boca with lots of shops and artist studios.
This is Calle Florida, a pedestrian mall noted for its shopping.
We took in the tango show at Almason. They have been doing tango shows here since 1969.
Gauchos are the cowboys of Argentina.